Hello, hello. Hi, Soul Travers. How are you? I pray you're doing well wherever you are. So far, so good. God is for us. Who can be against us? We're blessed, we're safe, we're anchored, and we're highly protected as well. We're highly protected. So, welcome, one and all. If it's your first time returning, Soul Travers, thank you so much. I love hearing from you. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your membership as well. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much for investing in whatever way you can. With it's used to buy cards, for so that we can change it up a little bit. So whatever your contribution, it is greatly appreciated as well. Thank you. So the first card that came out, it's peace. Mm. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, it's peace is priceless. For a lot of you, a lot of us, it's peace over everything. For a lot of you, and a lot of us, it's that peace that passeth all understanding. This is either where you are in life right now, you're not allowing anybody to steal your joy. You're coming to that sacred space in your life where you realize that your peace is valuable, and anybody who comes your way who is doing anything other than, it's kind of like you can know what they're coming on based on the energy that they're bringing. And it's like if peace is not a part of it, if peace is not at the center of it, you don't want it. You don't want anything or anyone that's going to bring you out of character and try to drag you down. Confirmation. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, it's like your peace right now, it's very important for a lot of you. And I agree. I agree with you. Yeah, for a lot of you, you saw through the lies. You saw through the lies. And the other card that came up with it, it says, you walk through the valley of the shadow of death and fear no evil. Why? Because God is with you. We're protected. We're safe. And we're highly, highly protected. This is what you need to know always. God is for us. Who can be against us? And the truth is that a lot of your oppositions or your enemies, they're sad because they couldn't defeat you. They're sad because they could not defeat you. This is why they're upset right now. A lot of people are, they're beside themselves. They're ashamed. They're upset. For a lot of you, whatever you've been going through, it took a long time. It's been a long time coming. Even if it's for you to see through the lies, because for a lot of you, a lot of us, you give people chance upon chance and many chances. And it's like that last time. And because for a lot of you, a lot of us, again, it's kind of like you're a sucker for punishment. You love to give people the benefit of the doubt and you allow people to come back time after time. And sometimes I believe God just let us, okay, fine, you can't learn, go ahead. And then it's like when the last time when they did it, it's like it is so much, your cup is full and it's run over that you're like, no more. I am not going back. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. So for a lot of you, yeah, a lot of people are sad because they couldn't defeat you. And the truth is that your peace is also making a lot of people sad right now. Your peace is making a lot of people sad. It took a long time for you to see through these lies. A lot of you, you feel complete. You are complete within yourself right now. And that is good. That is God. Because you're protected. And when you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, it's scary. It is scary. It is not for the faint of heart. And you decide, you know what? I'm not going to let anything scare me. I'm not going to allow the darkness, the lions, the snakes, and the bears, all of these creatures, to stop you. You're not going to allow any of those reptilian energies to stop you. You decide, you know what? I'm not going to fear any evil, not because I am this strong person, but because God is with me. You're protected. And when you go through that, You feel like you're complete. Everything, and this is really where God wanted us to be all along. This is where He wants you to be, where you feel complete in and of yourself. It's like anything else. It's kind of like how He says, "Give me your heart, and I will give you my Father's everlasting kingdom." It's like when you do life this way with God and God alone, when you come out, you're complete. You have everything. So anything that's added on to you, it's bonus. It's bonus. If it's love, it's bonus. But you're not that weak, crumble, where if somebody should leave you or disappoint you, you're going to fall apart anymore. No. Because if it's love, you have it within you. If it's encouragement, you have it within you. You can speak life into yourself and your situation. The truth is, you lack nothing. You lack no one. It doesn't mean that we don't want people in our life, but the truth is that it is very, very important that all of us get to that spiritual, that mental, that emotional, whatever it is, stability in our life, where we can by ourselves. Is like you can stand up and sustain yourself. You can bear your own weight. You're not relying on anybody to make you happy. Because again, in the past, when you relied on people to give you compliments and to give you positive affirmations, a lot of people use that to your detriment. They use it against you. Some of them they withheld, or right now people are withholding the thing or the things that they know you want from them. And God wants to develop you and develop us so much where we don't care. You can look in the mirror, you can, touch up, shave yourself, guys. Ladies, you can put your makeup, you can put your lipstick on or whatever, and your clothes, and you can affirm yourself in the mirror like, yes, I love, this is what I've been aiming for. And with that, you don't need people. Even if you go on the street and somebody say, "Hey, I love that. That looks good." It's like, "Thank you." You already know because you're complete. And even if somebody said they don't like it, it doesn't hurt you either because you're not wearing it or you're not doing it for them. You did it for yourself or you're doing it for yourself. So for a lot of these people, they're very sad. They're very sad right now because the truth is that whatever it is that they've been doing, it's over. It's done. Their time is up. They have no more power. They have no more, control if they had it over you. A lot of these people could have tried to insult your intelligence, make it seem as if you're dumb, or at least the games that they were playing. And they were getting away with it because you were so kind in allowing these people to do these things. Is like they really thought that you were dumb. They thought you were stupid. For a lot of you, this card keep peeping up at the top, rumors. There are rumors been spread. So a lot of people, they have been spreading rumors. And this is why they're sad, because they couldn't defeat you with whatever the rumors and the gossip that they were spreading. They couldn't get you down. You didn't allow it to get you down. And this is why they're sad. And the truth is that a lot of the rumors that they've been spreading, it's lies. So a lot of people come to realize this. A lot of people in the background, they were manifesting, it's like bad things to happen to you, to disrupt your peace. Because of course, if you know that people are gossiping and doing the most, then people think that you should be sad or upset because everybody's looking. But the truth is that, again, the truth sets us free. It's like when you know that you are innocent, what is there for you to put your head down for? Again, gossip, rumors, lies. It started by haters. It's spread by fools, and it's believed by an idiot. Anybody who believes lies, they're an idiot. But once it reaches a wise person's ears, it will die. It dies. Because a wise person will realize that this doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And the truth is that even when they're talking and spreading their lies, this is one of the best things, is like you remain peaceful. Don't allow anything or anybody to steal your joy. I mean, that will make the enemies mad because you're not responding the way they wanted or they expected you to respond. Because, see, the truth is, a lot of people, they know from the past the things that would trigger you. If once you hear certain things, you're going to fly off the handle. And then when you do that, so this is why, again, a lot of people are trying to insult your intelligence because it's like they don't think that you're smart enough to catch on to their games. So it's like when you react the way that they thought you would or you should, then no, that would validate the lies that they're spreading. Because then they can say, hey, see, I told you, I told you. But when you choose to take the high road, you don't react, you respond. You're not, it's like you don't have time for the childish games. A lot of these, we're talking about adults here, but I'm telling you, they are retarded. And I'm not saying this in any way like discriminatory again, because you do have people who have mental retardation. But again, I'm talking about adults here who choose to live as if, I mean, and yes, a lot of them, they are dumb because it's like they're foolish. They're foolish. They don't question anything. They just run along and believe whatever the lies and the stories. And the truth is that a lot of these people, you are the only thing they have in common. You get everybody riled up. Without you, they fall flat. There is no fizz, like when you open a soda or something. You are the fizz that run over. Without you, they're flat. So imagine now when you're at peace and nothing that they're saying is sticking and people are seeing through the lies. They are like sheep gone astray. Everybody, is like with their head down because they're sad. Mission is not accomplished. Mission did not complete. So for a lot of you, you saw through the lies and now you're guarded. Very guarded and protective over your heart. Because you're not, for a lot of you, a lot of us, for what you have gone through, again, it took a long time. It took a long time for you to see through the lies, for you to believe the lies that people were spreading and how wicked people can be. Because you just want to see the best in people. You're guarded, and a lot of you right now, you're very much balanced. You're very much at peace with yourself. For some of you, a situation needs more balance. Because especially if you're giving to people, it's like humor. You're making people laugh and people only want to see you sad. That's not a balanced relationship. You're giving to people and they're taking from you. That's not a balanced relationship at all. Definitely not balanced. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. So a lot of you, you're protecting your heart and you're very guarded at this time. Here, guidance. Wow, you're currently being guided. Walk through the valley of the shadow of death and fear no evil. God is with you. Spiritual guidance. Your spiritual team is protecting you as you walk through this valley of the shadow of death. For some of you, this is confirmation. Who was with you? Who was carrying you all along? It's God. He protected you. When he said, go this way, go that way. See, God had to guide you. Look, it says wrong way. The direction that you were moving in was the wrong way. Make a U-turn. God guided you through the valley of the shadow of death. Because the truth is that a lot was going on behind the scenes. For some of you, a lot is going on behind the scenes that you don't even know about. It's that things are happening that you can't see. And when you're going through the valley of the shadow of death, you have to just look for the signs and the symbols. Watch for the synchronicities. Watch for the signs from God. Watch what the environment, is like. Look at the numbers, listen to songs. It's like, don't take anything for granted. God speaks through us in any and every way. So don't take it lightly. Yeah, they're sad because they couldn't defeat you. You know, for some of them, they can't defend themselves. That's not, I wanted to say defeat, but defend. So a lot of them, they can't defend themselves when it comes to these rumors and these lies that they've started or they were spreading about you. So they're sad because they couldn't defeat you. So this is what is going on behind the scenes, in case you're wondering. They're sad. They're sad. For a lot of you, you're just leaving it all behind. It took a long time for you to get to this place where you're turning your back on these people, places, and things. It's like you're fed up, you're sick and tired, and you've had enough. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, unfortunately, the warning sign that Dr. Maya Angelou gave us, when people show us who they are, believe them the first time. We miss that more than 10, 15 times or more. We kept on, or you're keeping on, you're giving people chance after chance to keep on hurting you, because some of you, you're going through this thing right now where you need to remove the rose colored glasses and see through the lies, see through the nonsense, see how people are playing you. They're lying in your face. They're not for you, they're not for us. It's time to, with this guard, it's like that Seven of Wands. It's time to stand up. It's time to protect yourself. For some of you, it's time for us to protect ourselves in other ways too. It's like, yes, God is protecting us, and our spiritual team, they're protecting us. But at the same time too, for some of you, some of us, we may need other protections. We may need other form of protections in the physical realm too. Because the truth is that a lot of these people, now that they are the butt of the joke, some of them may want to do stupid things. A lot of you, you're leaving it all behind. This reminds me of like the Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in, you're moving on. You're leaving people out in the cold. For a lot of you, you're moving on. You're approaching with caution here. You're moving. For a lot of you, it's like you escape a lot of red tapes too. A lot of traps were set up for you that God took you out of. A lot of things God removed you from. Yeah, it took a long time for you to get here. And it's like you're finally here. You're moving on. Yeah, it's like it's time. You feel complete. Like I said, it's like even if you meet people or someone mirroring, experiencing similar energies, it's like you're not allowing people in your life who people who are going to just, like feed you crumbs, give you nothing. It's like you're done. Like I said, building a beer, you're done being Mr. or Mrs. Fixer Upper. Is like you're done. It's like people need to do the work in and on themselves. It's like you're done. It's like you've been through too much. You walk through the valley of the shadow of death by yourself, you and God. And it's like when you go through certain things in life by yourself, that should scare the bejeezy out of you. It's like when you get out of this, you fear no one, you fear nothing. It's like when people should have been there for you, and they left you out there to sink or swim. When you finally learn how to swim and you get it, and it's like it's you and God. When you're walking, you're driving, whatever you're doing in every waking hour, is like it's just you and God. You develop your spiritual muscles. I'm telling you, because again, you have nobody to rely on but the guidance of the Holy Spirit. God telling you which way to go. And like we saw the wrong way card, for a lot of you, a lot of us, God directed us as like his rod and his staff. It's comforting us. It's protecting us, keeping us out of trouble. There were a lot of red tapes, a lot of traps that were set for you, for us to be caught up in. And it's like when you go through all of these things, you'll reach a point in your life where you're at peace. You feel complete. You don't need them. Because when you thought you needed them, they left you out. They didn't want to do anything for you. So now it's like anybody who is coming your way, they have to be mirroring that same energy. They have to upgrade again. It's like celebration here. There'll be a reason to celebrate. You will have a reason to celebrate about the goodness and the greatness of God. For some of you, you're probably celebrating because it's the new year and all. You know, yeah, it says someone has gotten a reading done. So people were getting readings. People were blackmailing. You know, someone could be getting blackmail. They could have been doing this with rumors in the background, getting readings. Yeah, now they're all caught up in their feelings here. They're left now to reflect on themselves and their action for all the spell work that, they've been doing. Yeah, it's like for a lot of you, a lot of toxic family. It's like finally a lot of you, you're putting the missing pieces back together. You're putting the puzzle together. It's like a lot of these messages too. And look, the skeleton secrets are about to be revealed. So for a lot of you, a lot of secrets are coming out of the closet as well. For you as well. Yeah, I mean, yes. So of a lot of these messages are confirmation. It's a confirmation. So for a lot of you with the tower, again, a sudden upheaval, a disaster, something happened, for you to get to this place of peace. I am not afraid of towers. Wow. For a lot of you, you've been in this 9 of 1, this, basically defensive, you had to take time to heal. You could have been sick, battle worn. I don't mind the tower at all. I love the tower. I love the tower because when the tower comes, it's like, yes, the truth sets us free. At least it sets me. I don't know about you, but I love the truth. Even even if it hurts, I want to know. And for a lot of you, whether it's you or God, but yes, for a lot of you, it's like with the Fool here. Now that things are exposed, you can move on. Again, the Fool talks about faith, having that faith walk with God. Taking that leap is like there must be something else out there, because for what you have experienced with these people, there got to be something better. This can't be it, God. It's like, no. It's like there got to be more out there. And so it's like, yeah, this tower came, and yes, it's like even if you learned the truth, again, you saw through the lies, you learned the truth. It's like now a lot of the things that people have been doing in the background, like I said, a lot of people were trying to blackmail some of you. They were doing spells and all of these things, telling lies and trying to ruin your reputation, insulting your intelligence. They want to bring you down. For some of these, they are your families, they're people that you trust. The truth sets us free. The truth sets us free. Yeah, you saw through the lies, Queen of Swords. You saw through the lies, and right behind it come out a Knight of Cups. So again, this could be somebody, who, again, an adult, but is like, these are people who have been playing in your face. Playing in your face. Could have been lying to you, make it seem as if they love you. But it's like, as the Queen of Swords, you saw through it, or you're seen through it. Again, people try to insult your intelligence with that sword. You're very intelligent. But again, for a lot of you, a lot of us, the truth is that you could have been this Knight of Cups, where you were just, kind and loving. You just want to give everybody a sip of your cup. It's like here, you want to bend down like Mother Teresa and try to, just bandage up everybody and put them on your donkey and give them a drink, and you make people feel better. You're sensitive, you follow your heart. And at the same time, people were lying. But see, the thing about it is that people broke your heart. But this is the thing, it leveled you up. When you go through this valley of the shadow of death, it's like you going through that hermit, you learning these lessons by yourself. God is your teacher. Who else do you want? What more do you want? What more could we ask for? But then when you come out on the other side, because God is with you, He protected you, you also come out with a sword to protect yourself. Again, like I said, with the guard, it is like you can speak up for yourself. You see through the lies. Whatever the lies people are communicating, you have your sword. Come correct or don't come at all. Because the truth is that this sword, this double-edged, it's sharp. I mean, it cuts away the bone from the marrow, and it also allows you to see the hearts of people, the deceitfulness, to see people at the core. So even though we go through terrible things in life, the truth is that if we let go and let God, and as painful as it is, when we go in, we're not going to come out the same way. You're going to upgrade. You're going to level up emotionally, spiritually, financially, psychologically, you name it, all the alleys. Whatever it is that you've been going through or you had misfortune with and you had to learn those lessons, when you come out, you're going to be a teacher because you've been there, done that. I'm telling you, with the Seven of Swords, you dealt with a lot of people who are deceitful, a lot of thieves, a lot of scammers, a lot of people who are liars and cheaters. People who stole from you. People are stealing from you now. People who tell you lies when they want to borrow money and they don't pay you back. But now you see through the lies because you are this Queen of Swords. Guys, it's an energy. You see through it. You're still soft. But at the same time, it's like, no, you have zero tolerance for people and their foolishness. And yeah, right behind the Seven of Swords is the Six of Swords. You're moving on to calmer water. And the Six of Wands, yeah, victory, triumph, success, and celebration. We saw the Two Cups, reasons to celebrate. I mean, you overcame. You overcame a lot of things. Or something. Someone, some people. And it took you a long time. But now that you learned the lesson, you're moving on. And a lot of you, you're guarded and you're protecting yourself in whatever means or form that is for you. You're not leaving any stone uncovered for people because a lot of these people, like I said, they're sad, they're upset, they're desperate too. Because the truth is that whatever that people invest a lot of their time to pour into, to do so much, you best believe that, for them, when they lose, it's a big deal because they didn't go in there intending to win. They didn't go there intended to win. Queen of Cups, like I said, you're still soft, you still have a cup to offer. You're no longer that Knight of Cups. You're this Queen of Cups now. You level up, but the truth is you're not just allowing any and everybody to drink from your cup anymore. You're not having it. You're still caring, you're emotional, you're empathic, you're loving. Because you know how God nurtured you and He guided you. So it's like you still want to love on people. But it's the right people, it's the right person. For a lot of you, yeah, with the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords, it's like you lay everything to rest. You're at peace now. Some of you could be healing, taking a break, recuperating, you're resting. Because you went through a lot. You went through a lot. Yep, Seven of Wands, I'm telling you. Protecting yourself. Standing up for yourself. That is awesome. I love it. And yeah, the truth is that a lot of people with these rumors, people gonna want to come back with this Page of Cups. They're gonna want to come back to apologize. But look, it's only a fish. It's no good. It's no good. It's not genuine. That is not a genuine apology. Underneath, behind the scenes, they're still very upset. And the truth is, You let this person, these people back into your life, let me tell you, they're only going to create more towers and upheaval into your life. It's like, again, if you're about your peace and you love your peace, you're not going to allow people to come back to disturb you. The truth is that people see that you're not stuck anymore. You're not stuck on them anymore either. With the hangman in the upright. In it's like you're not stuck. Yeah, a lot of, see, betrayal, backstabbing, and heartache. This is what happened. And a lot of you, it took a lot of courage and perseverance for you to move on to your 10 of cups with the star. It's like you're meant to shine here. And this could be why people wanted, and they were spreading a lot of rumors on you, because they didn't want people to see you for who you are, that you are the star, you have gifts. It's like I was going through this Bible study, and it's like, I mean, I know this, we just went through Christmas and Jesus born in the manger. And it's like, again, just by me reading back that story, it's like, it dawned. It's like the star. There was a star when he was born. It's like all of us have a star. Jesus, there was a star. This is how the wise men were able to find him. And Herod was very much in turmoil when he heard about the wise men. They were going there. When the wise men went to Jerusalem, like, where is the child? And then it's like that disturbed him. He lied. He said, okay, you guys go and find him. And when you find him, come and tell me, and we will go and worship the child. But no, he wanted to unalive Jesus, the star. The star. And it's by the star. It's when the star, this is when they were able to find Jesus. And based on the age that the wise men told Herod that Jesus must have been between birth to 2 years old. When the wise men were told by God to go another way, don't go back to Herod, go another way. When Herod realized that basically they didn't come back, he felt as if he was tricked. Now he made a decree that every baby from birth to 2 years old should die, because Jesus threatened his kingdom. And you're like, a child made an adult? Yes, you, little you. It's because of what you have in you. It's in you, it's not on you. See, so star is not just yesterday or today. And this is why Hollywood grasped the concept of the star. It's your destiny, it's your purpose. No wonder so many people are groveling for this, or they want to block it from you, from us. Let us protect who we are. It's time for us to know who we are and not allow anybody or anything to bamboozle us, to trick us out of our spot. It's time for us to take it serious. The enemies are not coming after you for nothing. This is what I'm saying. Is like, we need to up our game and guard ourselves, guard our heart, guard whatever we have, our property, our family. Because the enemy is not playing, but neither is God playing about us. And for a lot of you, you're taking this leap of faith again with the Fool, and you're moving on. You're moving on again, like I said, you're moving on, the Three of Wands, for your ships to come in. When I'm telling you, when you've gone through some things in life, you are not going to sit around and wait until people tell you over and over and break your heart anymore. You're done. Again, you have the sword. Come correct or don't come at all. It's like, for some of you, you may be willing to hear what people have to say, but it's like you're telling them, if you're not coming with the truth, don't come my way. You're done. I'm telling you, with the Death card, a lot of you, you're done. You are done. You put an end to everything. It took a long time, and you're guarding yourself. You are transformed. You are not the same anymore. Yeah, because you had a lot of people in the past who were competing, who wanted to one-up you, who were jealous and very insecure. You're done with these kind of energies. And any player, again, come correct or don't come at all. Again, I can't make it up. Eight of Cups, you're walking away. You may have invested a lot in people, places, and things, but it's like it's not worth it. If it's going to take my peace, I don't want it. It's like you're not willing to settle anymore. Because sometimes people think that because they think they have something that you want, then you're going to keep on staying there for them to manipulate you, verbally assault and abuse you. It's like, no, it's not worth it. Because the truth is that even if you, for example, say you're in a relationship or a situationship, and that the person, man or woman, think they can talk to you and belittle you and treat you some kind of way because it's like basically you're hoping that they will marry you or stay with you. And so because of that, they think you're going to put up with their bad treatment. They have done it over and over again. So they think you're going to sacrifice your peace, your health, your sanity in hopes of a ring one day or a promotion or a raise. So you're going to stay there and work yourself to frazzle. It's like it's not worth it, because the truth is that they're just stringing you along, and they keep on, again, insulting your intelligence. They keep on talking down to you. They're not loyal to you. If not by the grace of God, if you stay in that situation, you may not live to get that ring. You may not live to get that promotion. Whatever it is that was promised to you. And it's like you're done. You are done. You're not sacrificing your peace for anybody anymore. I'm telling you, you're not. You're done with it. Yeah, it's like the Nine of Pentacles. By yourself, you're comfortable. By yourself, you're complete. You're grounded. And it's like, yes, and right behind it is the Five of Pentacles, because you know what it's like to be left out in the cold by even families, and you had to keep pushing. You had to dig deep, get the determination and the willpower. You've gone through a lot of defeat. Ten of Swords, ultimate betrayal and backstabbing, and it's like you are done. You're not dealing with it anymore. You're done. It's like no more. For a lot of you, these people, this person coming back, they will want to play victim because they know they're losing. Again, they're sad because they couldn't defeat you. Now they want to play victim as if you did something to them. Woe is me. Or they want to go around now telling people that you did something to them. Some of these people could have been so terrible. They were posting things directed towards you instead of coming to you directly because they're cowards. They're weak here. So this is what weak people do. It's like, again, with the Jupiter retrograde, make sure that, when that time comes, when people start coming back around, pay attention to them. Pay attention to these entities here. Yeah, they were competing with you, always trying to one up you. I told you. We saw the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, always trying to. It says the person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. And then it says here, your closest friends hold grudges against you. So these people, I mean, you don't miss anything. You won't miss anything. Who could miss that? It's like, protect your peace at all costs. Peace is priceless, my friends. If you don't have it, when you get to know it, is like the only regret you're going to have is that you didn't know how good this thing feels. It's like, what have you been doing this time, all these years, wasting with these entities and these creatures here? It's like, no. So for a lot of you, with this sovereignty card here, God is in control. God is in control. For a lot of you, this is going to push you into your leadership role here. So again, no test, no testimony. So this is going to set you on your path. You level up. Like I said, you go through things in life so that we can come back and each one teach one, each one reach one. If I can help somebody as I travel along, then my living is not in vain. This is what it's all about. It's so, yeah, this card was at the top and it came back out again. Perspective. So for a lot of you, you have a new perspective, a new outlook on life. And that is what I get to with like the hangman, in the reverse. It's like You're not stuck anymore. It's like you have a new perspective, a new outlook on life. You don't see life, you don't see people the same. You don't see life, you don't see people the same. It's like you're not trusting, putting your trust in people who, who have breath. It's like you realize that people will fail you, they'll fail us. So it's like, again, you're guarded, you're approaching people with caution. Because there was a card when I was shuffling earlier. It's like a lot of people, they come on nice in the beginning, and then eventually it's like their true colors come out. So it's like you're just, going with the flow and let people reveal themselves and who they are. So yeah, so these are messages for you. So for a lot of you, you're called to cleanse at this time. Sage, however you do it, Gaia, get grounded, because the truth is sometimes this tower, it rocks us to the core. The truth, it hurts, it sets us free. But yeah, when you come to realize what people have been doing, people you trust, people you feed, you give them roof, people you give them free advice and suggestion, and it's like, no, these are the same people who come after you. My goodness, it's like, yeah, for a lot of you, whatever you've been going through, it took a long time and you're leaving it all behind. It's like, yeah, rescue is like God rescued you. I mean, like the hand from heaven coming, God pulled you out. They would say in the days, out of the miry clay, God pulled you out. And for a lot of you, this is how you're going to be able, with this leadership, to tell people how God pulled you out. And like I said before, each one reach one. God help you, you go back and you help somebody. With this Queen of Swords, being that speaker, motivate, encourage people. The power of life and death is in the tongue, and you're going to use your tongue to speak life into people, and to in yourself, because you know what it is like when people use their tongue the wrong way to spread rumors and slander, and it's like, for a lot of you, you just have a lot of compassion. Like I said, you can't help it. It's not that you're foolish. You're still the Queen of Cups. It's like you still care for people. I mean, it's the perfect example. It's like Jesus. It doesn't matter what people do. You're still looking around at somebody. Even on the cross, he's still, bringing people, bringing in that other thief on the cross into the kingdom. And it is the same thing for you and us. We have so many reasons to give up on people, to not love, to not care. And but by the grace of God, like I said, it's in you, it's not on you. And this is why you just can't stop, because this is your purpose. Everything that you've gone through in life, we thought it was meant to end us, but the truth is that it leveled us up. Queens, you master yourself. You master manipulation and lies. You master the emotional aspects of your life. People can't gaslight you, tell you a lot of empty promises and empty words anymore. You're seeing right through it. You're seeing right through it. I love how the queens, they're facing each other. Like, it's like your love, your light, but at the same time, it's like, don't play with it. I have the sword. Don't play with it. I'm not afraid to use the sword if I have to. This is why you have the sword now, to protect yourself. And to burst people bubbles too. When they're playing in your face, it's like, poof, be gone. It's like you play too much. A lot of you are the magic. You are magic. And the truth is that when you've gone through this and you're complete in yourself, God can trust you. All these elements, all these elements, God knows that when He gives you all of these power and these abilities, people could use this to hurt folks, but you're going to use it to bless others. People use it for witchcraft, but you're going to use it so that when you're blessed, people will be able to drink from your overflow. You will be able to speak up for those with the sword, for the less fortunate, the people who can't speak for themselves. You are going to Be at the forefront, manifesting. Yeah. And you have boundaries. You have boundaries. I love it. For a lot of you, in protecting your peace, you have, your mantras, your prayers, whatever you're doing. Zen, it's like, yes, yes. When the tower comes, the truth sets us free, my friends. I love it. I love it for you. This is good. I love it. I love it for you. I love it for us. Until next time, take care and be blessed.